So we have really quick news stories that aren't worth a big segment, but they're worth a short segment. And the first one is about Oxford University Press. Jonathan?
The Oxford University Press has announced plans to lay off 113 employees as part of organizational changes. This will be primarily in its education and English language teaching divisions. The proposal, which is currently in a collective consultation phase, comes amid broader industry pressures like rising costs and growing indie market share. BookBub has added a Romantacy category to their featured deals list. I caught this one because I got the email from it, and I write fantasy, so this is a big deal. Every time I have submitted for one of those daggone featured deals, they don't want me because Romantacy is the hot thing. Well, now they've actually subdivided fantasy.
And all the
Romantacy now.
fantasy authors celebrated as the Romantacy authors went off to have their own party in their own room.
That's right. Get out of here. So, Romantacy now has its own category when it comes to feature deals. So now competition for the fantasy category for feature deals is going to be divided. If you no longer have to make your heroic, epic, dark fantasy. Have a romantic something in it so that you can try to get a feature deal on it. How do I spend this so that I can get my feature deal? All right, next.
And our next quick bit is that there's an improved patron tool. There's actually a bunch of improved patron tools, but the one I'm most excited about is the book cover designers. This is the most popular tool every month, and it is a tool where you describe your book and it generates a book cover for you. Now, I've never recommended that authors use this for their book covers, their actual book covers. I've recommended it for like helping you communicate with designers or for a reader magnet, although I have gotten feedback back from authors who have found that their book cover designer covers are outperforming their human designed covers on split tests on Facebook. The big change is that it now will give you two covers instead of one, and each cover is generated by a completely different large language model from a completely different company. So you now get a GPT Image 1 cover and a Google Nano Banana cover. You don't need to know what those words mean, but if you know, you know. These are the top shelf models from each company. We've been having some trouble, particularly with GPT Image 1 failing. And so now if one of the models fails, because they're a little bit unreliable right now, the other one will still give you a cover. So you won't always get two covers, but hopefully the likelihood of you getting zero covers will be reduced by 50%. That's where we are with AI right now. Like the changes and iterations are happening so quickly that a lot of the tools are just not that reliable.